It's the loss maybe against them on the season.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Raptors. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And check it out, Cleveland, currently a ways below.
Well, for the Raptors, they've really set the standard in their conference, on track to claim the home-court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year. You know what? They may be right.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Watch Cardi Waltall.
Mitchell, the legal backup pair. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. And it's Tyson in
Judge Cardi Waltall.
and for Toronto. They've got Scotty Barnes, Walter out there with MP. Then it's Dan Adebayo, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
The teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
4 on the clock. Garland and back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that loop.
Pass to Walter. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rakovic. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no quick lanes to weapon. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds.
Foul. Thank you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Working that rock inside, his knee, using the contact to get to the line.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see it. making the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Now MP in the game against Miami, very impressive. And again, Toronto, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out to Mobley, pass to Garland. Mobley with it, guarded by Adebayo. Here's Tyson. Rebound Toronto. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Most of the arena was totally
Go
against them.
them.
But they looked
Too easy.
trusted each other and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And Cleveland has possession. Toronto making their last shot. Outside Garland. Drives it from 16. Adebayo grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more often times.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Tyson. No points yet. Right side Mitchell. He's
Good
off on the
day.
layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy
Go
looks.
them.
Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length, but he just bats that ball away.
And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 3. And the defensive player of the year for 2025.
Like all the time, yeah, they all like
You
that.
know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. MP, #1.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto leading by 5. From deep, MP. Mobley grabs the board.
It's just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Garland. The 3. Jokic grabs the board. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 3 from Barnes.
Nice going.
It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Garland. To the inside. And it's Allen. Slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous locker.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Walter. Puts up a 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside, Mobley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Here's MP. He has 6. To the right side. 4-3. And
Large
Walter
trying
gets
to
it to go
Walter.
on the assist by MP. Walters has got 6.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense to work on the perimeter a bit.
Garland finds Mitchell. With the step back. Mobley outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tried by MP. And the layup falls. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Back to Garland. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Ooh, I got foul too, really.
Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Free throw good, MP.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
A different look for Cleveland. Hendricks is checked in for Jared Allen. Klintman comes in for Tyson. And it's man in for Mitchell.
Wow,
Until
just
he
a
picks
free
up just
throw.
one from the line that time. Left side man. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Kept alive. Back to Garland. Here's Clinton. Let's go with a three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his fourth assist with that last one. Now here's MP. He's got 9. Barnes passes to MP. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Toronto needs to get off the
Probably
shot
want
here.
three.
Walter
Oh,
can't get it to go.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead. MP with it. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29 and a half a game.
right there. Oh, he slams it. There we go.
Slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Garland. Mobley and screen on MP to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick this set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Here's Walter. He's coming off a
Right
10-point
there.
game against the
Puts
Heat
it back
Miami.
in. There we go.
That's good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Garland against MP. Garland, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping him.
On the wing man. 13 points in the win against Phoenix. No coverage that time.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
And here's MP. Pass to Jokic.
Come on, man.
Now MP. 9 points in the game. Back to Jokic.
Jokic. Oh, he just
Free
fouled.
throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to keep these shooting fouls.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Okongwu's checked in for Adebayo. Moore comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Wallace in for Walter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 30 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't know what that can't go to waste.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter.
Come on, Christian Brown.
Here's MP. He's got 9. And again, Toronto, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brown against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And it's all tied up.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's MP. He's guarded by man. Brown against Mitchell. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots.
Good
They
day.
never let the
Yep,
fans
yep,
get
yep,
coming
yep,
back.
yep. Yes.
Snap the cold streak.
Got it. 1.5 left in the first quarter. We lead by 3 at the end of the first quarter.
Still a close game. Toronto out. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first
Tyson
quarter was
Wallace for
all
3.
leaking out and
Conley.
capitalizing in transition.
Back to Scotty
This
for
is
3.
easy points, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland. Getting going in the second. They've got Trey Van. And it's West. In at the point. Here's Clevland. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Cleveland's got his third basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wallace, the pass to MP. Back to Wallace. From deep. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavs trailing. And pass to Mitchell. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Barnes. There's a screen. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep.
Guys, Scotty, ace is slam.
Oh, a nice slam by the sweet man Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Here's West. Walked by Wallace.
Good day.
Offensive rebound. From deep, Mitchell. No good.
Good
No
day.
matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, Conley.
MP outside. Pass to
Mismatch.
Okongwu. Wallace outside.
Wallace for 3.
Get it
Oh,
back.
Conley offensive rebound. Puts it back in.
Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Clinton. Here's West. He had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Cleveland again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync.
Oh my god, where's the foul ref? He was literally holding me the whole time.
Pass to man. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Toronto leading by 5. Now here's MP. On the wing, Wallace. A 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurt and hit the ball with his misses.
Pass to Cleveland. Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Cleveland's got 9 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wallace misses.
Oh man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do
Mitchell, coming off a 31-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
A big part of that was his impressiveness drawing a protecting hit to the line.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Alright, Christian Brown.
Dunker's mindset, that they always ready to pounce.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. But that's
I'm
why
going to time out. We got my three.
So now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams decided to change it up. And a quick check. The top field goal percentage big men over the last month. Fourth, Bam Adebayo. And of course, Nikola Jokic.
the challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Now here's Bam. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12 and a half per game. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his sixth
Try
rebound.
starting easy
In
route.
recent years, we've seen the value of 3 and D wings skyrocket.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, there's that.
Here's Garland. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Large party on top.
Beyond the arc.
Indeed, keeping his head on a swivel.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's West, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Oakley, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've got enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to man. And here's Mobley. Here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you guys.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Quick thinking of Garland and the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Out to the wing. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. The long range hit from MP.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back out.
Man, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to West. Over MP. And the shot falls short that time. Raptors lead by 5.
Oh my god, where's the foul ref? You need to stop giving me fouls.
Great to score.
I'm literally getting hacked everywhere. You're not calling anything. Come on, bro.
Shoots off the step back. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's MP. He's got 18 to the left side wing. Walter from outside. The shot comes out. Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland with the ball. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not completely.
Never
So
have
the
foul.
accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Bam Adebayo.
He's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And he makes it first. And the Raptors with some changes. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Barnes. And Moore's subbed in for Walter. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo tries MP. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Mitchell. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
The length of Mobley, that gets challenging for many defenders, which is why they pretty much resort to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. He's real good, Mobley. And of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside of the bio.
Let's go, Bam.
Another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first
Right, we got
turnover.
Lanier in the game. Maybe
Was leaning a bit
have
right
him
there.
knock down some threes to extend that lead.
Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Three for Lanier. It's good. It's good.
And they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Garland against MP. Mobley is screen on MP. Pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, Mobley, okay, I see you showing that shooting ability.
Come on, Lanier.
And here's MP.
3.
23.
Let's
And
go.
Lanier gets it to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Mitchell. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Rebound Toronto.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Allen. Give him 8 points now. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
Right wing. Here's Lanier. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yeah, and they've taken taking their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now here's Garland. 12 points for him. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Lanier. Here's the three. Oh,
Lanier.
3 for 4 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
He against Garland. The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Oh, he's getting it done.
foul,
And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
And you love his aggressive approach offensively, drawing foul calls left and right. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And both free throws good for MP. 17 seconds left in the first half. Now Mitchell. Here's Mobley.
You lead by 13 to end the first half.
They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Raptors.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
Now that's me, Kenny, DJ EJ. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Barnes is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Walter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Up again. It's good. Look back. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Mobley on a screen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists here tonight.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Now here's MP. Pass to Walter. The 3 is up. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Walter. Toronto passing it around. From deep. MP drains the triple. MP's got 28.
That looked good the moment it left his hands.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. From deep. Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's MP. And he's got 28 now. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the wing, right side. outside Garland. Oh, there's the alley. Here's MP. Here's Jokic.
Oh, Jokic.
It's Jokic.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes game position look so easy.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. Walter pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
It's stolen by MP. And now the Raptors on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 32 points.
Yeah, and that's easy work for MP, capitalizing off the break.
Back to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 12 points for Jared Allen.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Walter. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3
Oh, it's cutting Walter.
Walters has got 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Allen. He's got 12. Here's Garland. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
MP with it. He's got 32 points. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Tyson. Sinks it from distance.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Over to the wing. Walter from outside. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 17. Puts one up from 19. Rebound Toronto. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now.
Oh, bam, easy slam.
Finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Make all timeout. We're up by
Timeout called
19.
by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them for the players that they land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
Alright, we're up by 21 with 43 seconds left in the third. Right.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter of
Oh,
basketball.
Jokic.
Here's Jokic.
Too easy.
In with the layup. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Jokic.
We're near for 3. Let's
The
go.
opportunity when he saw it. Lavier's got 12 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic.
Three-pointer. No good that time.
That was the third quarter, we led by 24.
24-point lead for them. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Mitchell, and it's West in at the 1 spot. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jefferson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting the ball inside is usually a pretty good recipe.
And here's MP. Here's Lanier.
Lanier for
He's
three.
going by man.
Let's go.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hendricks. To credit, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's MP. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And it's Lanier missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to man. Mitchell deciding where to go with it.
Oh, good day.
The Raptors making a switch here. Myers checked in. Cleveland's checked in for Cleveland. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Clock is at 3. Here's man.
Oh, good day, Dan. Yep.
Toronto leading by 23. For deep MP.
No, Dan.
To keep it alive.
Oh, Lanier keeps it alive. Alright. Another opportunity.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Lanier.
Oh.
Pocket 6.
Jokic for 3. Oh.
Rebound by man.
See, I should have been in the corner. I was going to ghost the corner.
That's a shot he typically makes.
But the double team already came before I got
Yes,
to
he
the
did.
corner.
Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Right,
Now MP.
let's go to Jokic right here. He's told to get doubles. Yeah, look at that. Lanier, another 3. Let's go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit runs to win games, and they've made the adjustments since the break.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit. But the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time from nothing. From behind the arc,
Lanier for 3. Let's go. Another one.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Pass to West. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jokic fade away. Let's go.
Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Nice shot by MP.
Yeah, I love how
Let's
aggressive
call timeout. We got like 26 with 8:03 left in the
looking
fourth.
to capitalize.
Cleveland calls timeout.
They're taking me out. I could be seeing me for the rest of the game and just having me dressed up for the next game. But it's the I think it's the LA Lakers we have next game. I think it is. It might be someone else. I think it's the Lakers that we got next game. I could be on the bench for the rest of the 8 minutes of this fourth quarter. and we're up by 26, so our lead is pretty much safe at this point. .30 left, up by 17. Right.
Here's MP.
Come on, Jacoby Walter.
Pass to Walter. Jacks up a three.
Jacoby Walter, 3. Oh,
Grabs the board. He's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 14-point game.
go, Jacoby Walter.
Works well there. The defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on MP. Climbing inside. Back ball. Nice lead from Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Here's Garland. Over MP.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Raptors lead by 17. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Now Barnes. Jacks up a three. Allen rips down the board. The Cavaliers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his
Oh,
incredible
damn.
when it comes to attacking the ball.
Ben Zolgard.
Here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the ball. Okay. MP's got 41.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first
Guys,
2 games of the
buddy.
season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Yes, sir, with the three. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Jacoby Walter, 3. Oh, no.
Target from downtown. Right side Mitchell.
I'll do it. We're in by 14. We're at 41 towards 16 to finish this one. We can sweep the season series against the Cavs 3-0.